as superbugs, are bacteria that have grown resistance to more antibiotic of 2014. With the main root of the rise of these bacteria is the misusage of antibiotics by the society.
Methylobetalactam-1 or the NDM1 is not the cause of the disease, but it can change the characteristics of the bacteria and make it resistant to antibiotics. It can lead to various conditions such as urinary tract infections, lung infections, or wound infections. Bacteria with the NDM1 gene is the most powerful superbug in existence, and most NDM1 strains are resistant to antibiotics. NDM1 is different from MRSA, as MRSA is a gram-positive bacteria while NDM1 is a gram-negative. Resistant Staphylococcus aureus or the MRSA is a superbacteria that causes infections on the different parts of the body. It is difficult to treat as it is resistant to most antibiotics. The symptoms of MRSA may vary depending on the part where you're infected. It can cause infections of the skin, the bloodstream, the lungs, and the urinary tract. Staphylococcus aureus or staph may be life-threatening once it enters the body, often through a surgical wound or simply a cut. Once it enters the body, it might lead to certain body infections. MRSA can be transmitted through physical contact or by touching a person who has it on their skin or touching objects that was touched by an infected person.
Last few days, I have noticed that my body has developed some mild skin infections. It is like sores or boils that is very hard to treat because somehow it is resistant to antibiotics.
Coli, commonly known as E. coli, is a bacterium that affects the digestive tract of humans and animals. There are many strains of E. coli. Some causes diarrhea, while some causes anemia or kidney infections that may lead to death. One can acquire the so-called bacteria by having contact with feces or stool of humans and animals, by consuming food and water contaminated by feces. E. coli can infect food during processing. If the infected meat is not cooked properly, the bacteria may survive and infect multi-drug-resistant tuberculosis. The bacteria that cause tuberculosis can be resistant to the antimicrobial drugs or antibiotics used to cure the so-called illness. The multi-drug-resistant tuberculosis or the MDR-TB is resistant to the two most powerful anti-tuberculosis drugs, the isoniazid and the rifampicin. The two main reasons of the emergence and widespread of the MDR-TB are the improper or mismanagement tuberculosis medication or treatment, and the person-to-person transmission, as tuberculosis is a contagious disease. People with the said illness will undergo a 6-month antibiotic medication with proper supervision. Improper use or the use of poor quality medication may cause drug resistance. The MDR-TB can be detected through a series of laboratory tests where the bacteria will be tested for their sensitivity to the drug to know if it is effective or not.
Superbacteria are microbes that are aggressive enough to kill and disrupt the functions of our body system, with its nature being resistant to antibiotics. Yet to be able to somehow contribute in regards to the need to find a solution, certain actions must be made. First, the society must gain full control of oneself to comply with the proper use of antibiotics. This then implies that self-medication is not allowed in the society. Second, the campaign for the antibiotic compliance led by the Watson's Philippines is highly encouraged to society. to learn the proper use of antibiotics. Compliance is the key, which simply states that the prescribed dosage of a certain drug ordered by the doctor must be strictly followed.
The virus that can kill millions of people. Like just what happened with the Nicolai virus. It says that our medicine is not updated to our generation these days. So that's why we need to upgrade our medicine to avoid 10 million lives that can be killed in 2050 to survive our human generation.